Welcome to another episode of The Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely. The whole world is up in arms. Here come the men with their guitars. The bonfire burns the stars. Fiesta's raging, so stay right where you are. The time is right for music and delight. All that came before us was just moving towards tonight, so don't move. But into the groove, we got a lot of work to do. We gotta put up the sun, we gotta take down the moon. Fiesta! Come the children of the past, sailing, I can hear them laughing. Their boat is rocking, they're coming in so fast. There go all the ancient eyes, they've planned a big surprise. It's a free-for-all, it's the smile of the wise. Just sing when you speak, fly when you fall, day to day, week to week, all at once at all, as long as we live, as long as we give without wanting, then we'll never want it all. Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely. The whole world is open arms, it's all home. In our hearts we're not alone. No, the rhythm of our love will dance beyond our skin and bone. Everybody in the crowd, take a little look around you now. These are all your brothers, your sisters. You should be proud. And don't forget Fiesta now, that's the life that grows the seed. It's in all our Monday mornings, it's in every breath we breathe. Fiesta! Hey, welcome to practice. It's a new week. It's a new day. Oh, man. How's everybody doing? Birds is wondering, are there any music venues that stream this show live? That would be cool. That's a great idea. I'll get my team on that. We got to make that happen. There should be somewhere out there. Mineshaft Tavern, Madrid, New Mexico. Come on, happy hour. All right, well, I'm guessing it's sounding okay. I see that question mark from Guy makes me nervous, but I'm looking at my buttons, and they all seem to be in the proper position, but we'll figure it out as it goes. So there is a mission statement, but we don't have to get too into it too soon, but just so you know, I am going to be dedicating the next 2 weeks of daily practice to my upcoming show at the Ciderworks, Sagebird Ciderworks in Harrisonburg on the 17th. It's a songwriter showcase. I got a half-hour slot. I feel like I'm the feature performer, sort of, going on last, I think. But I really want to treat it like it's primetime network. It like a show, and I want to spend this week coming up with what the set will be. There's already a proposal from Kethra on the porch in the Discord server, so y'all can look at that and vote or augment or add to or take away. By the end of the week, I want to know what my set is going to be exactly, for the most part, and then next week, I want to perform that set maybe every night next week. It'll be fun to be practicing the same thing over and over again, because that's part of the nature of practice, is that you're doing the same, developing muscle memory. So I'm going to be focusing in, getting more and more like a laser as time progresses towards the 17th for the big shows. So this week we'll be deciding on the set list, and next week we will be deciding, or I'll be actually practicing the set each night. But it's just in a half hour slot, so we still got it, some wiggle room to do requests and do that kind of stuff. Shining Like Sunlight is on the list. If somebody could do me a favor and go back down the porch, Foffy is what you're looking for on there. There's a set list there, a proposal that maybe you could repaste into the porch. I hear Pip coming out. We got a rare Pip sighting. Hey, Pip. Want to say hey? Can y'all see her? All right. Pip's like, I want you to play here, kitty. And there she goes, folks. One of the Tuscaderos, one of the original Tuscaderos sisters. Thank you for sharing that. There it is. Starting possible set list. Who Am I, the opener, into Down to the Wire. Pretty bold start. I was thinking maybe Who Am I into Summertime Bank, but I don't know. Maybe she's got the leather jacket idea here. Who Am I, Down to the Wire, Never Settle for Less, Percy's song, because Percy will be there that night. They allow dogs. Ambrosia Drunk, Holler and Hope, Shining Like Sunlight, One of Us Standing. That's her set list. We could try it right now. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the requests that we got so far. We do have a special request I know came in earlier for all my Latin-tinged songs from. I got my time I spent in New Mexico was a big influence on my early days. So I got some that you could dance a salsa to. Just started with Fiesta. Ooh, New Dream is the top of the list here. Been a While, Admiral Balls. It's Not the End of the World. Nice. Fiesta. Oh, check. We already did that. Money, Money, Money. Yeah, you guys are reading my mail. The Garden. Freedom's Tears. Exploding Pens. Sweet. Sweet is not a song I know. I didn't write that, and I've never sung it. It's a great song, though. It was on the Musements record, Silver Seed. It was written by my friend Skip Sheary. And Shining Like Sunlight. Definitely feel free to comment, reply to that possible set list start of any thoughts you might have about anything you want to add to it, anything you're not sure about, and maybe we'll just dive into the set list, the request list here. We got time. Yeah, you got it, Jewel. Exactly. They're Cinderella, little known other sister, Pip. First request is for New Dream. It's a pretty relatively new song. Here we go. On my way back from Hollywood, with my tail between my legs, I knew people be wondering if I made good on my promise, what I said I'd do. But I didn't make my marquee mark. I'm not gonna get no sidewalk star. I was in an ad for an amusement park. Served Tom Hanks one night at the bar. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. Glad I gave it a shot. Now I'm looking for a new dream. There was one time I had gotten close, too close to the sun, but my wax wings froze. That audition still fills me with fright, standing there like a deer in lights. Oh, I knew what I was supposed to say, just turning point, they went that way. But after over an hour was spent, I was still saying that away they went. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. Glad I gave it a shot. Now I'm looking for a new dream. The sidewalk in my old hometown, I turned the corner and was struck by a sound. It was coming from the Dream Cafe. A saxophone was playing Turn the Page. I started singing and we crushed that song. Everybody, they was singing along. So if you're wondering where I'm off to next, Nashville, I guess. Now I know what I am not. Still got no idea what I might be. But I'm gonna give it a shot. This new dream. Hey, fun request. Thanks for bringing that one back to life. I almost forgot about that one. That is fun. I tell you what. Free Alien, welcome to the show. Gee says, I'd put Down to the Wire in the third or fourth slot. Load the bases before you hit that home run. Woo! Oh, wait, I hit the wrong button. Literally. And... I like the way you're thinking. Yeah. All right. I just want to sit here and think about that for a second. I feel like Summertime Bank is sort of jerking them around a little bit. If I came out with Who Am I and then Summertime Bank and then Down to the Wire, it's sort of like someone's playing ping pong on one end and someone's playing like pickleball on the other, and it just changes midstream and it's confusing. You can watch it go back and forth, but you don't know what game is happening. You don't know what hat you should be wearing. All right, let's see what was next. Been a while. It's been a while since I sung that one. Good to see you, Bigfoot. Bigfoot in the house, folks. It's been a while since you and I sat beneath an unbroken sky, still in the tremble, hand in hand, pan the fool's gold stream. Seems like ages since the two of us teamed up against the years and watched the notes of music roll right off our tongues into the dream. It's been too long, but now you're here. Don't let me lose just yet. It's been too long. It's been too long since we sang that song we wrote the night we met. It's been a while since you and I bet against the break of day. But it's all I can do, it's all I can remember is that look on your face when you play. Say hello before you go, disappearing down the fast lane. At least again at last, say yes, let me just remember you that way. It's been too long, but now you're here. that song we wrote the night we met. I'm pretty sure when I timestamp after the practice, when I go through and put all the timestamps where each song happens, I'm going to hear two things. One is that note I keep on hearing in my head but can't quite hit in the chorus. There's somewhere new I keep getting pulled, but then I'm stuck in the old melody and don't have the courage to go there because I'm not exactly sure what I'm hearing, but there's something I'm hearing. But also, man, the sound, I feel like that was the first audible beard hair rip out by the harmonica yet. Like, I know sometimes you can see it, sort of like a puppeteer thing happening. It's subtle, but that time I feel like it was audible. I feel like you could hear the harmonica rip it, yanking on my beard. Percy's song, Beans wants to know in the chat, Percy's song is Get Us Out of Here. Bob Dylan also has a song called Percy's Song. Not the same songs. God, how does Bob Dylan's Percy song go? I forget. But you could, if you said one word, I could name that. I could start singing that song in one word. Could you hear it, Swaby? Are you reacting to my story? Or are you on a latency there, a little bit of YouTube delay, and you just heard it, and you're like, oh my God, that had to have hurt. Huh? Is that a new name in the chat? I sure hope it is. Welcome, Manuka. Ah, you couldn't hear it. The harp sounded extra mournful. It's because it knew what it was about to do. I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind, and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way, but not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. When it's my house that's burning down and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Is the guitar loud enough? Hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles when we clear the air. All my friends are lunatics, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Been a minute since we sang that one. Nice request. Thank you, Richard. All right, next was Fiesta. We already did. We checked it off. Oh, okay. Let's get back into the Latin influence. A little money, money, money. And I will play this song as soon as we get to $200. I'm just kidding. Well, I can write one hell of a sad song, but I cannot get paid to sing it. Oh, I just remembered that I asked if the guitar was loud enough. It was too loud during the last show. And I might have overcompensated a little bit. It's just so surreal dialing it in. I really have to listen back and do the adjustment and dial it in a little bit each night, because these headphones are so misleading, because I hear it so much in the room as well. It gets in there. I need some headphones that make it so I can't hear the room at all. But I don't, these would probably, I could probably get it to sound better wearing these, but then you'd have to look at me like that. And I don't want you to look at me like that. Quit looking at me like that. Well, I can write one hell of a sad song, but I cannot get paid to sing it. It's gotta be disguised as a suicide and have a beat that's really swinging. They say don't say so much, and could you pick it up a bit? In not so many words, and the few they choose a shit, and I'm not entertained by them. Why should they be entertained by me? Alright, the money. But I could have been a thief of jewels, I could have had a million names. Instead I pushed just one in stone, up in dreams and down in days. Well, I could have been born to be a rich man's son, I could have been a prince. But no, I was born to be just these songs I've written since. And I've grown scared of the music, it's coming after me. For money, 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 money. I got these fantasies of luxuries swimming through me like a strange disease, and the cure is torture, sure as I get down on my knees for just one chance to sing one song to someone who is someone, somewhere, sometime, soon. Before what I've done comes undone, there's a craving in my heart, and there's a craving in my belly, and one of them actually needs the money. Woo! Seems what beget who beget me, me beget time, time beget pain, pain beget song. Something went wrong, I must be getting on my way to the end of just one rainbow, to one diamond in the rough. one woman I can quit smelling long enough to think of a simple phrase. Some catchy melody, one that makes a man like me. Money, 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 money. Woo! I can write one hell of a sad song, but I cannot get paid to sing it. It's gotta be disguised as a suicide, never beat that's really swinging. They say don't say so much, and could you pick it up a bit? In not so many words, and the few they choose a shit, and I'm not entertained by them. Why should they be entertained by me? Alright, I remember why. M O N E E E. That's why. I don't know why I put 3 E's in there. I just didn't want to leave the space. It was a world in and of itself. I was happy there. Good times. Remember that? Remember when we lived there for a second? Oh, I was hearing horns. I was hearing maracas. I was seeing the dance. Oh, the room was full of smoke for some reason. That all happened. Oh, Freedom's Tears. Carly's been asking for that for a while and has not gotten it. Because I don't know how to play it. But let's go just sing it. Let's just sing it on the piano. Let's just sit on the piano and we'll just sing it. It has been too long. Hope Davis plays that at High Sierra. Hearing Brad Barr ripping guitar on that song is one of my favorite things. This is just one of my favorite things. When the dog bites. I don't know if y'all saw my little reel that I made about how I've hung a couple of new hooks. This one might be a little awkward, but I don't care. This guy's right here. Got a little out of tune, but it even got the little ook up here. So all my primary colors, I got the place for the banjo right back here, and the dobro and Leo. So all my primary colors are within arm's reach, which is pretty fun. In between her sadness and my lust was us. We felt like we must. We beat at our demons lawns with brooms. The back-to-back bound to be bride and groom we swung in the air with our fists till we were so exhausted we kissed, and we felt like that through the years. Freedom just tasted like tears. Well, I was on God's highway, a freeborn man, with a song and a prayer and a perfect plan. But I had not prepared for the changing rules that cast the men like me as the fool. I didn't know there was no corner left on which to play. I didn't know there was no field left in which to stay. I didn't know my heroes never made it clear. Freedom just tasted like tears. Line. Oh, and oh no. All right, I'll do a harmonica solo while y'all get the line on the. Percy knows this. Oh, that's the last verse. There's one before that. Oh, oh well, we tried. Next time, ask for it again. Percy knows that, though, doesn't he? Could have fetched it. Sorry. Oh, man. Was that the last one? Is the last one the one I remembered that one either whatever order it was. The one I was forgetting was "And as these bombs fall in my heart." Yeah. All right. Get back to work, Nathan. And as these bombs fall in my heart and blow all that I know apart. Can't help but wonder if it started when the poems didn't rhyme. Was it that blank canvas, that jazz with no time? I mean, when was the moment that the dream fell ill and swallowed the sun like a cure-all pill, with no place left for pioneers? Freedom just tasted like tears. Tears. Like tears. There's some good ideas there. That was really rough, but I do love that song, and I'm really grateful for you for asking for it. And I think I do feel like it's too long when it's just me. So I feel like the verse that we all remembered is one I think I should cut. I think it feels pretty complete. I don't know. I mean, there'll be some versions where it breaks all the way back down. Depends on how high it can get, if it can have real dynamics to keep it going. But I don't know. There is some charming things about the last verse. And as I rise on this indifferent morn and find these lines, a new day is born. And I thank God that I'm free to write, and my thoughts aren't shackled to the dark of night. Shine on me, sun, I know you're good. Smile, you're a little bit like Robin Hood. Perhaps only the free this song can hear. Freedom just tasted like tears. Like tears. Like tears. Way to keep the dream alive, Spiral. Appreciate you. That's one of those songs I just haven't quite figured out. Speaking of carrying on, how to carry it all the way. It starts so strong and the form is good, but then by the fourth verse, it's like, okay, sort of get this. I haven't quite figured out the thing that really moves it, or like the patience to let it just sort of sit in one space. Maybe it's that tension that it just wants to sort of just be like a pond, and I keep trying to move it like a train. It's a tough one. It was definitely carried very strongly by the original version with the amusement. There was a mandolin break and a violin break, but there was also Amy and I switching verses to a certain extent. We would overlap our vocals, so I would like sing one line, then she would come in overlapping mine, and it just sort of like carried itself like that. So still have a lot of questions arrangement-wise and how to pull that song off, but it would be fun to find a way to get it back into the repertoire. It's definitely not on the bottom of the ocean. It's in the boat, flopping around, not in my pocket. All right. Time is a-ticking. The garden, exploding pen, sweet and shining like sunlight. Let's see. Enjoyed the ukulele on that garden the other night. Let's just keep that tradition alive. Yeah, I finally figured that out. Admiral Ball says you don't need that overlap. Oh, wait. You're saying you need that overlap. I do love the overlap, I gotta say. But for a long time, I was convinced I couldn't even sing the song at all because of the overlap. But I think I've finally gotten the phrasing comfortable enough to rush the ending so I can get to the next line on the one. And it doesn't feel like I'm doing that. Finally got that down. It's good to see you in here, Kazoo Keeper. Yes, Josh says it's hard to unhear the original, but giving it its own space is interesting. Might be an interesting surprise. Wait, what's its own I feel like I missed a comment on that one. You guys are awesome. Welcome to practice. While on my way to walk through the garden, while on my way I stopped in the city. I still wanna walk through that garden someday. I hope that garden will wait for me. I met a man who, looking at my hand, said he could tell I didn't work just by my fingers. I'd be proud to show him these hands now. It's funny how that memory lingers. Last night I heard the peepers by the pond and a train way off in the distance. Felt like I died on the day I was born and just dreamt this whole life up in an instant. Man, that was fun. Oh man, I had a feeling. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow night like clockwork. Got a lot of work to do. Big couple of weeks coming up. So at the end of the whole thing, when I do the show on the 17th, I'll try my best to film it. I'm not saying too professionally or anything, but I'll try to get it documented so we can all see how I did. After the couple of weeks of preparation, I'll read back through the chats here and see if I missed anything. We do need to find a leaving song to get out of here. Hey, Jonah's back. Hey, what's up, Jonah? Hey, Jonah. Hey, never apologize. Just happy to see you when we do. There was an idea for a song came to me last night. It's all loose nuts and bolts. I don't know how much of it will stick around or any of it, but before I forget, just to document this idea for a song, it's sort of like, see how much of it I remember. I've been it all, a fraud, a god, fallen, dreaming, an angel, a demon. I brought such joy, but then I got so lost and I started punishing myself for all the pain I caused. And now I don't get invited to the party, and I don't know why. I don't care. No, I don't know why. I don't care. I used to be a stranger, used to love danger. No two nights could be the same. I needed change, had to be strange. Some of my heroes, they were quite insane. Now I don't get invited to the party. Up my plan. No, I have not given up. I am not that kind of man. Invited to the party, and I don't know why. I don't care. No, I don't know why. I don't care. Oh, I don't know why. I don't care. Everybody. No, I don't know why. I don't care. Get us out of here. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some loose bolts in there. That might stick around. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. You just never know. You guys keep up the good work out there. I'll be back tomorrow night, midnight, like clockwork. Tell your ma, tell your pa, our love is gonna grow wall to wall. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're definitely gonna wanna like and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to get notified so you don't miss it when we go live. All right, a lot of work to do. Y'all keep it up now. Be silly. Be honest. Always trust your cape.